وقت سريع دقائق تاريخية ابتسامة عريضة.
And players have got to stop signing for Chelsea.
70, I think Villa will pay that.
Welcome. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Joey motherfucking Wobbs. Bro, of course he said that shit, Bro, of course he fucking said that shit as soon as I left, bro. Of course he said that shit when I left. Of course. Am I still muted? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? How we doing? We can hear me or not? You can hear me? Everybody can hear me? Can we hear me? We good? All right, cool. All right, big up to everybody. Welcome to the show. Once we get to 20 subscribers that are live, we gonna go. I'll hit you guys with another welcome video. But you know how it goes. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Joey motherfucker Wobbs, and this is not a show for kids. I had a comment on the other day, Joey, you smoke too much and you swear too much. Well, this show's not for kids. Sorry, not for fucking kids. If you're too young, sorry, don't know what to tell you. Your parents are supposed to monitor you for your content. Sorry, guys, don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I'm here. We are here to have a conversation about the links for today, the conversations that were happening today. Maybe we get a little bit of news while we're live. You know how it goes when we're live at this time. You know, things kind of happen for us a lot of the times. And here we are. I do think that the Dutch news, the players for the Dutch news is a little bit like we all kind of expect it to happen now. Like I think everything's kind of gotten to a point at this point where the two Dutch boys, we kind of expect both these guys to come through. They've given us their go ahead. They pretty much want only us, both of them, from at this point. Hato is already told. Oh, big up to everyone. All these Raiders, big up everyone. Ches is rated. I appreciate it, Ches. Thank you, bro. Thank you, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Big up to AKA. Big up Aya. Big up Cole. Big up Chess Champs 2025. Big up Pierre. Big up JK and David. David, my guy David. Every time G. So yeah, we're just having a conversation on this. To me, I think these are just done, bro. Like we're really like at a point with these. It's like let's just see him in Chelsea blue. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to see Hato, we want to see Simmons in Chelsea blue at this point. Like we want to see them at our preseason game, bro. We only have like what I think it's like a week. Next Friday, we'll see Chelsea play again. So like 2 weeks from now. It's about 14 days, 13, 14 days from now. We'll be seeing Chelsea play football again. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, man, this is they could do something really, really cool with that. You know what I'm saying, a tour. Like I was sitting here thinking, like, they could actually make something pretty cool. Like they have the double Dutch Masters come out, do some like jump rope shit, and then have fucking them in like orange like t-shirts or something like that, some orange Johns, and then have them put on fucking blue. That shit would be cold. They could do some really cool shit. The center out of bro, like the whole double Dutch thing is like you gotta take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it and run with it. Like it's not like you gotta do something with the cinematography of it all. Big up Ace. I don't think I don't think Hato will be doing too much center back cover. I really doubt he will be. To be honest, like it would be if he is center back cover, he'll be like in a 3. It wouldn't be like in a 2. Like he would be the left back that turns into another center back. Like that's kind of how I would see it. But yeah, I could definitely see both of them kind of coming through. I doubt we'll get an Estevao announcement, to be honest. I don't think we will. Yeah, let's get the likes up, guys. Let's, get the likes up. Just yesterday, you guys have given me the most viewed stream that I ever had. Yesterday. Okay. Just a little bit of an update. Yesterday, you guys came through for the Felix the Joud Day party. The Joud Day goodbye party. Right? You guys came through for that. I'll give you props. Because I was the most viewed video that I've had, period. That was absolutely the most viewed video I've ever had. And then, today, this morning, fucking 12 hours ago, pretty much at this point, I was on Saeed's channel. So, I mean, bro, like, you guys are, like, we growing, boy. We growing, guys. Like, I'm proud of myself, but, like, I couldn't have done it without the people in the chat. I couldn't have done it without y'all. That's the reason why I've been being able to do this, because y'all support me so much. Y'all just support me, bro. Yeah, everywhere I go, I see Cole Palmer in the chat. I see CFC Ace in the chat. A tour is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? A tour is everywhere. And yeah, I mean, thank you, bro. A tour, thank you. And then Saturday, I was on Compish. Bro, I was on Compish. And I was on, by the way, I got to stream with 2 of the big 6 in the last fucking week. And I only have 1,000 subscribers. So I feel like I'm doing something right, bro. I feel like I'm doing something right. 2 of the guys on the big 6 I streamed. I streamed with Big Steve for the first time on Compish the other day. And I streamed with Saeed. So, like, I mean, we trying to build this thing, and it's pretty dope. And I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you, I mean, Ace, I still work my 9 to 5 and still do YouTube. I just finished my 9 to 5 just a minute ago. I feel like I'm a good representative for the football club, CFC Ed. I feel like I represent myself and my club pretty well when I go on these channels, and I defend our club pretty well. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I feel like I do a pretty good job of doing that, in my opinion. But on to Chelsea. On to Chelsea. Guys, I wouldn't worry too much about these deals, okay? Knowing Chelsea, there's probably being sales held in the background. What I mean by sales is like sales going the other way to Leipzig in Ajax. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that this is going to be something that ends up moving pretty easily for us in the end. I think this ends up being end of the week type things. I thought it would be end of the week last week, but maybe I was a little bit jumping the gun. I do think we get these both done. I really do. I don't see anything holding these up outside of Carney. Like, I think Carney may be the one thing that could potentially hold this deal up. But even then, they still wanted Cuckoo, so we could try to find some type of deal with that to try to make sure they get a player out of it, because they do need to try to get back into Europe, because Leipzig is out of Europe at this point. And I appreciate everybody, guys. I appreciate it. Blues for Life, thank you. Big up to Fari. Big up to Chelsea, man. Up to Chelsea. Keep on grinding, man. I appreciate you, Ace. Appreciate you. Nah, bro, I always knew Steve was super knowledgeable. He just doesn't get the platform to talk enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go on those types of channels, Like they try. I feel like he tries to be more banterish, just to kind of be more of that type of person in that, kind of keep everybody in line with the banter. But like he's actually like you can tell when you talk that when you see him talk, like actually talk, and he has the opportunity to go a little bit more long form. He's like he knows his shit. He definitely knows his shit, bro. Like I could tell from the beginning, and like he watches a lot of live football, bro. Like don't get that's a type of experience you can't turn your nose at, in my opinion. Like he's watched a lot of live football, like a lot of games, a lot of European games, in a lot of different stadiums. So like you got to give him some credit for it. And he's watching. He's not, boozing up. You can tell. I don't think we do keeper, bro. I don't. Quick question: how do you balance your 9 to 5 with streaming and YouTube? So I work for sales. I work in sales, right? I have a new rule: as long as I am overpacing my goal, I can go on YouTube during my 9 to 5. If I am not, then I'm not allowed to touch YouTube. Like in the beginning of the month, I'm not allowed to touch YouTube at all. Like soon, you won't see me live in the middle of the day at all. Like starting Friday, you won't see me in streams in the middle of the month. In the middle of the day for me, it would be like, which is where your afternoon really hits. Then at the end of my day, like I work from home, by the way. So, at the end of my day, I normally start my stream right after my work because I'll still have enough energy to kind of do something like that. And then after this, I'm out taking my dog for a walk, getting my house clean, being a normal human being. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you have to do it. You have to have that balance of making sure your real life shit is taken care of. This is just fun to me. This is my hobby. I enjoy doing this as a hobby. I enjoy doing this because you guys keep on showing up to lives and having conversations with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really why I do it. Yeah, I think that's why. But CFC, that's why I think it's taking so long because they didn't. I think the whole Carney thing is just like something new that they thought that they could probably take advantage of because we have interest in Xavi Simmons. So like they probably had him in the scouting network without having any discussions with them, and then they saw the opportunity. They seen the opportunity to be able to get an upper hand on Dortmund for this. And that's all these guys, these German clubs want, to try to get upper hand on the guys that they're competing against. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of like the battle for us Americans is you UK fans have to accept me, right? Like you guys, because like you guys are a big portion of the fan base that's watching. So you guys have to accept me, right? In a way, right? Like you have to accept me in a manner of like, all right, he knows his football, so I'm gonna listen to him. Or he's entertaining and I want to listen to him. Or he's both and I want to listen to him. You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of the thing with us Americans. We gotta break that mold of like break that glass of like, do you UK motherfuckers fuck with us? You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what and it was scary for me to think that you guys would fuck with me because I am American. You know what I'm saying? At first, the mods told me like, bro, nah, like you should do it. Like, believe me. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it, Emmanuel. I'm gonna get to it here in a second, actually. Let's jump to the next subject here because I'm talking too much about myself. I'm glad Bobby Vincent came out and pushed this away, in my opinion, because it kind of pissed me off. yesterday that they had the audacity to think that they could get Cucurella off us. I did see the funny. I wonder if it's in here. There's a tweet. There was a tweet of a guy who had fucking Ben Chilwell's face and Cucurella's like head, with his hair and everything. He had Ben Chilwell's face and fucking said that shit to it. Said 50 million for this version of Chilwell with a fucking mop on his head. Like it was like. I think so too. I think they're kind of coming around. I think Staffy and a lot of the people that like are on what's it called? That I think Staffy's done a good job on what's his face's channel. Got the Terrace. Yeah, the Terrace has a lot of viewers, and I think Staffy has done a really good job. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? That's my fucking boy, Staffy. But Staffy's really broken the mold on there. I think he's broken that wall, that UK wall that the streaming world had. I think. You know what I'm saying? Staffy's that G, bro. Like, I appreciate Staffy tremendously. Without him, I don't know if I would even be streaming. So I appreciate him big time. Big up Concern. Big up Melina. Thank you for coming through, Melina. Appreciate you always. Yeah, I hope Staffy sees this. I hope he's in the background watching me fucking give him props. But nah, that's my guy, bro. We talk pretty frequently. That's my G. Okay, let's get to the nitty-gritty of this. All right. Let's get to the nitty-gritty of this. All right. So Chelsea retained an interest in Manchester United winger Alejandro, or Alex, as he would like to be called on Twitter now, Alex Garnacho. The arrival of Simmons will not necessarily close the door on the potential arrival of the Argentine. Okay. All right. So let me just get this out of the way. Most of you guys in the chat know how I feel about Garnacho, but let me just get this out of the way. I do not like the idea of us getting Garnacho. Okay. I don't think he's a very good footballer. I think he's not really that great of a human, and his family's not the type of crew or people that I want around my football club, period. Yeah, the English tax. He understood this assignment. But with this, it's nothing new in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like this is all news. It's not anything new. Like what the only thing that's new that is there's nothing new about this, because it's not saying that we will and it's not saying that we won't. Will not necessarily. Can someone tell me what the fuck will not necessarily means? You know what I'm saying? Can someone tell me what will not necessarily means? All right, let's go to the next article. There's a concrete possibility that Chelsea can sign both. Okay. For Garnacho, it's something later in the window. So once again, I have to ask the questions. I have to ask questions. You guys have to answer them. You guys can answer them in the chat, answer them in your head, however you want to answer them, please do. Okay? Ask yourself the question this. Manchester United, the football club that needs money, okay, is going to sell or loan a player to us, Okay. And for us to get him at a cheaper cost than they already dropped the valuation from. So they valued him at 70. They dropped it to like 50 now. The valuation. Now they're gonna drop it to 30. It's a concrete possibility. The fuck does a concrete possibility? You know what's a concrete possibility is? Potentially. That's what that means. Instead of saying potentially, there is a potential possibility that Chelsea will sign both. Bro, I need content, Issue. There's not that much content available for me, bro. I'm just being honest. If you want Issue, if you want my honest opinion, there's not much content for me to talk about. That's my that's just the that's I'm breaking the fourth wall for you now. Like outside the Xavi, Simmons, and Hato news is like dead, bruv. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm just waiting for this shit to continue to move. If fucking Fab just got his thesaurus out and he's using a different word for every time we get linked with we are one time it's advanced negotiations. What was the word that he used today? He used something different today for Xavi Simmons. Where's the 1 second, boys. 1 second. 1 second. Let me get this. These motherfuckers in my group chat be talking too much. Yeah, bro, I don't even this fucking group chat, bro. The tour, why are people writing essays in the group chat again, son? I just don't get it, bro. Like, can someone explain to me why we get in fucking essays in the group chat? That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Where's the wording I was looking for? Where is that? Where is it? You know who we should be trying to go for? Brahim Diaz. Why is no one going for Brahim Diaz, bro? Brahim Diaz would be a steal for a team, bro. Somebody needs to get Brahim Diaz from fucking Madrid, bro. What are we doing? Why is no one going for Brahim Diaz, bro? Kid is a baller. That's someone you should take a chance on. I'm sure they would be willing to sell him for pretty cheap, too. And I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Why is no one? Brahim Diaz is just sitting at Madrid. Everyone's talking about how fucking Rodrigo's been benched. Brahim Diaz has been benched just as much. He's been benched. Let's find Dodgers. Dodgers quote tweets different things to the way he tweets things is a little bit better to Pice, in my opinion. Oh yeah, this is the other one. Like, great reporting, guys. Great fucking reporting, man. You guys have remember how I said lack of content, Ishi? Remember how I said lack of content? These fucking what's it called? These journalists have a lack of content at this point. Chelsea could bid. Could. Okay. Okay, I like that idea. Except, like, I didn't see where is the Jackson. That makes me really mad. Where is the Jackson news? Because I did see he got linked. Jackson got linked to Juventus today. There remains a possibility Nicholas Jackson could leave Chelsea this summer. Newcastle are trying to sign Benjamin Sesko, but could look towards Nico Jackson if the move falls through. Yeah, there was news, though, that Nico got linked to Juventus. Yeah, that was yesterday's news. I am, Evan. I appreciate you, bro. Hope you're having a good day, my guy. Yes, sir, Ishi. We ready for it, son. We ready for it. I would love this, Paimon. That's some tin hat shit, though. We could talk about some tin hat shit. Like, if Yildiz doesn't sign a contract, we're definitely the first team on the list. I'm going to tell you this right now. If Yildiz do not sign a contract, we first team on the list. First team. George Mendes has us lined up, first phone number, like, yep, I'm calling Chelsea as soon as, if this shit don't happen, I'm calling Chelsea as soon as I leave this fucking boardroom. I do believe that. I do believe that it could happen, but, you know, Juventus normally pays their stars. That's the one thing I give them credit for. When it comes to paying their stars, they normally do a good job about it. Even though sometimes it's the wrong player that they think is the star sometimes. Football, I agree with this. But I guess the problem with this is this, though, football. Let me just kind of put it in this perspective. Manchester United has very little sellable assets. Okay? Their assets that they have that are sellable is very slim to none. All right? And for them, like, it gets to a point where, all right, can we try to get him back into the team to get him his value back up? Because selling him at $25 million, even with like pure profit doubling up the amount of money, is only about like I said, it's only doubling it up from 25 to 30. It's only doubling it up, bro. And that's we're probably trying to get a Sancho deal. Like, that's more than likely what's going to happen, is we're trying to get a Sancho deal. But if we're trying to get a Sancho deal, what makes us believe that a team like Aston Villa or Tottenham can't give give Manchester United a similar or better deal than we could? Because we rate him for the fact of we're gonna be able to sell him in a couple years. We know that. All of us know at this point we'll at least break even, if not sell him for a profit. That's it. We all know that. Even if he plays sparingly, right? We all know that he's gonna be sold for, if not a profit, if not more. We loan him out for a year, whatever it is. If we sign him, like, he's still young enough where we'll be able to make some money on him. That's the way they're looking at it. I get it, Natalie. I get it, sweetheart. I get it. Don't get it twisted. I get it. I don't like it either. You guys see me, how I've been getting on Chez's channel. I don't like that shit. Because the way people talk about him, bro. The thing is, it's not this deep, though. You know what I'm saying, Ace? He's our fifth choice winger. Fifth choice winger, bro. It's not that deep. It's not deep enough to get upset about. You know what I'm saying? It's just really not. Like, it's like, yeah, it's like, whatever. We signed fucking Garnacho. Like, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't expect him to start over Gittins. I don't expect him to start over Simmons. I don't expect him to start over Neto. I don't expect him to start over Esteva. Maybe on the left he might. Outside of that, I don't expect him to do so. I expect it to be on alone. That's what I expect. Exactly, bro. Yo, this Rob guy, bro, he irritates me more than anybody, bro. He don't have no logic. He just talks. Bro just wants me to fucking have a conversation with him sometimes. I think that's really what it comes down to, bro. Yeah, I mean, we do and we don't. We could use one more, but it's not necessary. It does sound kind of crazy, doesn't it, Ace? That is kind of a crazy ass lineup of players. That's a lineup of attackers that can match up with PSG any day of the week. And fuck, I'm confident against Liverpool with that level with those attackers. Oh, I'm sure Killer AMC. I'm sure that we'll get him sold for around 70. I'm sure of it. We'll get over 100 million for Nkuku and Jackson. We'll get over 100 million. I'll put money on that. We'll get around 100 to 105 million for both of them. Bro, I'm telling you, like, I literally, like, that's why I don't have no energy for it right now. I'm just fucking just over that dude. Yeah, I mean, I mean, the petitions is just. I mean, bro, the petitions on the online fan base, bro. Like, online fan base ain't like a petition's nothing, bro. Like, the thing is with the problem with him is that his fucking attitude stinks, bro. If he didn't have such a shit fucking attitude, people would be more open to him. I would assume. But he has a shit fucking attitude, bro. He really does. He has got a really shit attitude, in my opinion. It's like we're getting rid of one shit attitude in Nico and getting another fucking shit attitude. This is my point, but people don't want to hear it. I hear it. Actually, I kind of hear this, bro. Football VAR be saying he be putting some shit in my head like, yo, he might be right, you know. Like, that's literally every time I've been reading this shit, I'm like, yo, you might be right. Like, you would assume that, though, huh? You would assume that. That's not always the case, though. Exactly, Ed. And why wouldn't like, I mean, Villa's linked, Tottenham's linked, right? Also, like, why wouldn't they give Manchester, if Manchester United's willing to sell him for pennies, why wouldn't they just give him the full number up front? Mind you, fucking on loan. Correct. and our scouting system actually wanted Fofana. JK, don't make me ban you, bro, for acting funny, bro. You just acting funny because I know how you actually feel. That's kind of how I feel about it, Paimon. Should I just bring him back? Bring him back. Fuck this loan. Nah, CB's just doing his thing, bro. CB trying to get this Robert Garnacho fucking interview. That's what he's trying to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that's what he's trying to do. I think so too, Adam. I think we're gonna be killers. Because they're actually trying to still go for Nick Woltemade, Paimon, but Stuttgart's kind of being pretty stingy about it. But I heard yesterday they had a bit of a breakthrough on it. Depends on who they close the window out with, right? In my opinion. Mm-hmm. Same thing. Same one, Paimon. No criticism has ever came out of his mouth about our football club. I agree with that, actually. Oh, I know. I watched enough of them. Hey, Paimon, we're not going to talk down on Ches and him, bro. They good peoples, but they are the giddy squad. That's why I'm on there. It's kind of to level the playing field of it all. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think Fofana's more likely than Rodrigo. I don't even think Rodrigo moves. And by the way, I still gotta say this again. Why is Brahim Diaz not a like? Why? Someone go in for Brahim Diaz, please. I don't know about that. It depends on how Neto plays, in my opinion, man. I'm dang. Once again, Paimon, we're not going to talk down on other people. I had my disagreements with CB. I didn't like him for a while. He apologized, and we're cool now. Leave his weight out of it. Let's just put it that way. Leave his weight out of it. Is Theo looking to flip Neto? Yeah, we just had that. No, I didn't. Let's pull it up. Why not? Al Ali say they're prioritizing 6 to 8 players this summer. Understand the midfield is the top priority to strengthen in Yves Bissouma, Bilal Al-Khanous. Oh, I hope Bilal Al-Khanous doesn't go there. And Wilfred Ndidi. Someone's sleeping. Someone's fucking sleeping if they're not getting Bilal Al-Khanous, bro. Newcastle should be buying out Bilal Al-Khanous. I don't know, did he? You see. Damn. No wonder why nobody's going for Brahim Diaz. No, he only has 2 years left on his contract. He's on 140 a week. But he did just resign. You're right. He just signed a 2-year contract. I was going to say, I think he might have been able to leave for free, to be honest. Bro, we don't need another option like that, in my opinion. We just don't even need to sign another left winger. In my opinion. Palace want Bilal, though, that would be a fantastic signing for Palace. Oh, that would be a great signing. If they lose Eze, fantastic signing. I hope they get him. Yeah, exactly, Callie. It's if fucking Garnacho doesn't like adhere to what we want, bro. I mean, we can send him to fucking Strasbourg. Strasbourg could use a winger. I think he goes to Pool, Natalie. I'm gonna be honest. I think we'll take the money and let him go to Liverpool. Top of the class defenders, young defenders. I just worry about him staying healthy, bro. I really do. I worry about him staying healthy. Like, if he can stay healthy, bro, that's a gem, bro. Being so serious. I was kind of upset that Newcastle was even close to getting him. I thought, like, if we're gonna get if there's a young defender out there like that, I think we should be first on the list. He's had 2 ACL injuries, MD. But every time he played like 20-something games over the last couple years. Bro, Claudio Ranieri actually is one of the best managers in football. He's just one of the best minds in football, okay? And he brought Claudio Gasparini in. Okay? So the two oldest fucking figures in football. All right. They know what they're fucking looking at. Just gonna say that right now. Okay? These two know what the fuck they're looking at. All right, and what they need I'm sure their minds are aligned based off of what they need and what they're looking for. This Uni is just a perfect profile for what they wanted. That's all it comes down to. You know what? Let's pull up the Scalvini injury report. I do wonder, though. Sorry, I have to eat something. My stomach, since lunch, I haven't eaten nothing. So this year he had the shoulder injury He tried to come back. He ended up losing pretty much the rest of the season. Okay. ACL tear in 2023-2024. Hamstring injury 2023-24. And then he's just had niggling knee problems. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was at first. Lucas pointed this out to me, actually. It's actually not as bad, but 23-24, he missed nearly the entire season. Okay? He missed nearly the entire season. (24-25). So then the following season, he missed nearly as many games. So yeah, there were some light links. There were some light links. I did see them myself. Connor, well said, man. You don't get the nickname Tinker Man unless you're a bit of a mad genius. You're exactly right, my man. They're both really good. They're just both fantastic football minds. Gasparini and Ranieri are just unbelievable football minds, in my opinion, bro. Big up, Danish. Yeah, that's Scalvini. I don't think so. Gemex Ordonez has been balling recently. He's been balling. He's been absolutely balling. I wouldn't mind us going for Ordonez, actually. I really wouldn't. I mean, if we were gonna sell one of Trevor or Tosin, which I doubt we sell Tosin now, but more likely Trev. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Ordonez. I still believe Lukaku is the best option for us, but that's a whole nother story. Lukaku should have already been at this football club. That part. That's kind of the part that I'm still upset about. So he should have already been at this football club. He should have been at this football club. We have two of the three other players that he was played youth football with. The Mamadou Sarr and Malou Wusso. He should have been with us. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't mind us keeping Trev Paimon. I really don't, bro. I have no problem with us keeping Trev. He's proven to me that he can stay for another year. Plain and simple, man. Unless somebody gives us some decent money for Trev, bro, there's no reason to sell Trev. No reason. Absolutely. I can't see it. I just don't see anybody that much better than him. People underrate Trev, bro. Trev has been he's been balling for the last fucking 6 months. Balling. And don't get it twisted. I had my issues with him. I did. But there's nothing, no real reason to really get rid of him. Unless you're just trying to, like, get younger. I mean, outside of the pure profit, of course. That's where that button is. I don't think there's anything else. Let me see if there's anybody else live. So I've been really bad about redirecting things. Like, really bad. So. All right, let's see here. Oh, Staffy's live. All right. Oh, it's American Waffle. All right, everybody, I'm sending you over to American Waffle. Make sure you guys say Wobbs Raid when you get in there. Wobbs Raid. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the thing. I appreciate everybody coming through. Once we get more news, okay? Once we get more news, guys, we'll be back. All right, we'll be fucking back. But make sure you guys go over to American Waffle. Make sure you guys say Wobbs Raid. Here, I'll give you a little copy thing right here. Bang, bang, boom. Wobbs Raid. And I'm gonna be in the chat with y'all. I'm gonna be playing some Football Manager and watching that show with them. Watching that shit. All right, I'll see you guys in there. Peace.